Bullish Digibyte, DGB, cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $0.034947 and $0.066012 by 2030. Market experts accept DGB could reach $0.0271881 by 2025. Bearish Digibyte market cost expectation for 2023 is $0.006213. Digibyte, DGB, presentation. Numerous parts of the blockchain are being created to sub for the inadequacies of the Bitcoin and the Ethereum organizations, the trailblazer blockchains. The speed rate, the exchange handling time, versatility, and different angles are treated as fundamental areas for token turn of events. Digibyte is a quicker blockchain network contrasted with Bitcoin that objectives the issue of on-chain instability and exchange expenses, while filling in as a channel for arrangements. Digibyte focuses on the endorsement area by giving an exceptionally safe stage to degrees and confirmations, while keeping up with openness among the clients to execute and re-establish information. We'd introduce an outline of the Digibyte environment, the exceptional exhibitions throughout the long term, and the future capability of this token. What is Digibyte? DGB. Digibyte is an open-source network that works on the verification of work component that gives a stage to resource creation. It fills in as an answer for the security and versatility issues of the Bitcoin convention. The verification of work instrument implies that DGB uses the idea to mine new monetary standards and resources through the PC, with the utilization of 5 calculations not at all like one that numerous other blockchains use. Digibyte relies upon Odecrypt, Skein, Script, SHA-256, and Qubit to forestall mining centralization known as Application Explicit Incorporated Circuit that accentuates security. This organization has demonstrated to give a superior option to the next blockchains and furthermore works in 3 layers that are isolated from one another. The layers incorporate. The first layer manages brilliant agreements, decentralized applications, dApps token issuance, archive approval, and resource digitization. The mid-layer is for the public record, which fills in as a public channel for the dispersion of the local token DGB through the Digibyte blockchain. The last layer alludes to the force to be reckoned with of the convention, which houses the organization's product and hubs and handles on-chain correspondence and decentralization. With the security highlights came an innovation-empowered Digibyte blockchain that permits the making of another client sign-in convention called DigiID. This blockchain security convention permits clients to rely upon cryptography to get sufficiently close to their applications and sites. Digibyte is at present worth $0.007766 United States dollars. DGB has moved 2.20% as of now, with an exchanging volume of $7,378,820. Digibyte is at present position 170 among all digital currencies, with a market capitalization of $131,237,369 United States dollars. Using the overall strength list, RSI, moving weighted normal, MWA, Williams fractal, and moving normal intermingling uniqueness, MACD, from the outline above, we can decide cost designs for Digibyte, DGB, to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation conjectures utilize continuous Digibyte, DGB, market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in view of current market movement. Digibyte, DGB, value forecast 2023. Digibyte, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. DGB. The DGB cost figure for 2023 expects a critical expansion in the year's last part, conceivably coming to $0.011649. Similarly, as with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be progressive. However, no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $0.010873 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is achievable soon, given expected joint efforts and headways. DGB is supposed to have a base worth of $0.009319. Digibyte, DGB, value expectation 2024 of every 2024. Digibyte DGB cost forecast has a lot of space for development. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of DGB will before long outperform $0.019415. Be that as it may, we ought to hold back to check whether the DGB's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, DGB will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.015532 and a typical exchanging cost of $0.017085. Digibyte, DGB. Value forecast 2025. On the off chance that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $0.027181 and DGB might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. DGB is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $0.024851 and a low of $0.023298 in 2025. Digibyte, DGB. Value expectation 2026. On the off chance that Digibyte effectively helps market feeling among cryptographic money lovers, the DGB coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, DGB will be green in 2026. The DGB is supposed to reach and outperform its untouched high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $0.034947 with a base cost of $0.031064 and a typical cost of $0.032618. Digibyte, DGB. Value expectation 2027. After some broad gauging and specialized examination, we gauge the DGB cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $0.040384 by 2027, with a base cost of $0.038830 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, DGB has a greatest value worth of $0.042713. Digibyte, DGB. Value forecast 2028. Because representing things to come, organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $0.048150. On the off chance that DGB figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a most extreme cost of $0.050480. Neglecting to accumulate the help DGB needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $0.046596. Digibyte, DGB. Value expectation 2029. While DGB is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush connection, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $0.054363 and a yearly cost close above $0.058246 in 2029. Digibyte, DGB. Value expectation 2030. By 2030, Digibyte will at last outperform its past AF values and record new cost levels. The base cost could be $0.062129 and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of $0.066012, averaging